Tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Raptors. Right now, if the playoffs started, they would have the 7th seed. And, of course, the Nets sitting directly below them, just one spot down.
And I think for Toronto, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, 2 years after their first title, the Raptors last season missed the playoffs for the first time in 8 years. Fred VanVleet said people are overlooking us again, which is not a bad place to be in. Kevin, this front office finds diamonds in the rough, so it's only a matter of time before they're back in the mix.
I agree, David. They are a quality organization. They always find a way. Thank you. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, Kevin, you know, when you've got experienced players on the court, then you typically have a composed team. And that means that you won't see either team really get rattled. And I think because both teams have great experience, we're going to have a hard-fought, competitive matchup where neither team really is flustered at all.
So the Nets starting 5.
Here we go.
We've got Irving. Seth Curry is out there with Edwards. Then there's Dragic. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. And for the Raptors, inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Guard spots filled by VanVleet and Trent. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
VanVleet with the bucket.
Oh, tricky play by VanVleet to beat the close coverage, slipping past there for the finish.
Last game for the Raptors, they picked up the W against the Timberwolves at Target Center. And along with production, this team really thrives on VanVleet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Mills is checked in. And here's Toronto. VanVleet looking around. Barnes against Edwards. Leans inside. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Claxton the pass to Mills. Sinks the three-pointer.
Guys, this is where Mills thrives. He's ready to shoot as soon as the ball touches his hands. Excellent catch-and-shoot play.
Nobody near Barnes. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Barnes has got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the dunk by Barnes.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Mills, covered by VanVleet. Irving can't hit.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Barnes against Edwards. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved, Kevin. Plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
And the free throw, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Edwards finds Irving. Will it go? And the layup is up and in. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
Now here's Van Vliet. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. And it's blocked. Curry against Anunoby. Curry attacking. Rebound by the Raptors. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
Yeah, and what a gut-wrencher it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that one.
Typically, there's one statistic that jumps out at you when you're looking at what decided a game. And in that one, it was all about the rebounding battle.
Here's Curry. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Going inside. Anunoby sends it back. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Barnes.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep some of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And Brooklyn has possession. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Pass to Claxton. Passes it to Mills. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Van Vliet. And again, it's the Nets missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Mills. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Outside Irving. Sinks the triple. Irving's got 7 points.
Irving knocking down that 3. Textbook form, too. Never rushes anything. Mechanics are efficient and effective.
Here's Van Vliet. Sweet little floater.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Irving passes to Mills. A minute 20 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Claxton. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Trent. Irving's shot is good.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Here's Siakam. It's tipped. Here's Claxton, covered by Siakam. Curry with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Edwards finds Mills. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Curry with it. Now guarded by Siakam. And the shot is good.
A precision passer. Curry also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Barnes outside. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Edwards against Barnes. Over Edwards. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Raptors lead by 4. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs and our consistent effort from our wings as well, helping me out. I may not make the right play every time on defensive end, but, we're doing a great job of covering for one another. And, I cover for my teammates as well as they cover for me. So, that's just a tribute to our team success on the defensive end.
Well, it's been a real focus, hasn't it, Greg, for them to tighten things up defensively.
And it's a collective effort. So even the scorers have to be engaged and exert themselves in order to get stops.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Raptors here so far in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So for Brooklyn now, we've got Mills, Aldridge out there with Edwards, and it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Thomas in at the 3.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
And so here's Toronto, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Siakam trying to free himself up. Count that one from Van Vliet.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Irving, following the basket by Fred Van Vliet. That gives them the lead. Mills has got the lead up to 1 now for the Nets. Van Vliet outside. Goes up on the high post. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. And so Aldridge will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait.
And how about Anunoby using all that momentum to finish past the defense? Refused to be denied.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Out left to the wing. And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. The Raptors making a switch here. Achua's checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Van Vliet with it. Now, Thomas defending. Irving with the steal. To the middle. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. It was a couple years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
Here's McKinley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And he makes the first. And Brooklyn making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Good on both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Mills passes to Irving. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Here's McKayler. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Here's Thomas. The Raptors getting the bucket. Takes a three. And they end. Brooklyn with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
From the line, got a hand on it. Unloads from 13. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up. Pigeon.
And here's Mills from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. And so here's Toronto. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Thomas, no good. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 1. Here he goes. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
So it's Brooklyn now, after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes.
That's his second personal.
That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Trent's checked in for Toronto.
The
And the Nets also making a change. Curry's checked in. .27 seconds left in the first half. Riven sets the screen for Johnson. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. The Raptors have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Barnes looking around. The pass to Van Vliet. Shoots over Mills, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And Van Vliet has the stroke to shoot from anywhere, even mid-range, when he has to.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Raptors out in front, leading by 3. And we'll be back right after this.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings. And taking a look at the bottom of the standings.
Well, you know what? I like to say that those teams are simply in transition.
Kenny, you're always so positive. That's why we love you on the show.
Thank you, Shaq. I love you too.
I love you more.
I think you're both in transition. And guys, how about the Toronto Raptors right now? This game has been an absolute nail-biter leading into the half.
It's great to see a team going inside, challenging the defense in the paint. You don't see that mentality as often in today's game. So much is perimeter. Guys want to stay on the outside. They don't want to get sweat equity.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And Brooklyn has possession. It's a 3-point game. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. It's the 5 out there for the Raptors. The Nets shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Dragic dishes to Irving. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Irving's got 16.
Well, I tell you what, he's one of the best scorers in the game, and I love how Irving continues to be in attack mode.
Raptors leading by 3. Now Trent. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Rejected by Dragic. And it goes out of bounds. Going off Dragic. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Barnes. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Nets trail by 3.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, could not agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles and skill.
Now, here is Irving. Following the miss by Fred VanVleet. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Barnes. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Dragic after the Raptors pick up 2. Pass to Irving. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. There's a screen. 4 on the shot clock. Another shot. Now, here's Anunoby. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Basket counts.
And just wanting it more. VanVleet taking those 2 points. Love how he competes.
Here's Irving. It's a 5-point game. Outside Curry. Passes it to Claxton. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Trent with it. Curry meets him. Trent kicks to Barnes. It's stolen by Edwards. The kick out to Irving to the left wing. Dragic the pass to Irving. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
All Irving needs is just a little room to convert, and he's good to go.
And here are the Raptors now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. Flynn's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And the Nets also making a change. Thomas checked in for Goran Dragic. Flynn against Irving. Now here's Flynn. Defense right on him. Shot clock at 6. It's Trent on the wing. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Raptors lead by 6.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And the Raptors with the ball after the basket by Brooklyn. Here's Siakam. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Nets trail by 4. Claxton the pass to Irving. Here's Curry. Over to the wing and stolen by Flynn. Right wing, Siakam for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
He gets that one.
You know, that's not how you screen for your guys, but ultimately they still found a way to come away with the hoop.
1:16 left in the third. Edwards against Barnes. From 10 feet out, that one off the back iron and out. Nets trail by 5. Edwards passes to Curry. Down low. Flynn against Irving. Clock at 6. 11 feet away. Flynn grabs the miss. Toronto leading by 5. Pass to Anunoby. Now, here's Siakam. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Takes the 13-footer and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal
After a
foul.
quiet first couple
Second
seasons
team
in the
foul.
league, Siakam really took
At the
off
line for
in year
your
3
Raptors.
when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA
At the
championship.
line for 2.
And the first one drops. And Toronto making a change here. Achua's checked in. Then for the Nets, Andre Drummond's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Johnson comes in for Edwards. And it's Mills in for Irving. Siakam hits them both. 27 seconds left to play in the third. Curry dishes to Thomas. And Drummond kicks to Thomas. Drummond a screen. Steps back and shoots. No good that time. Outside Flynn. Shoots over Mills. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Raptors lead by 7. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
The winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
It's the fourth quarter.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Mills out there with Thomas. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Curry. And it's Johnson in at the 4 spot. They set the pick. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Johnson. Releases from 15. Stolen by Van Vliet. Sinks that one from the post. Van Vliet's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Toronto. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 9 points. To the inside, Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Van Vliet on the wing. Achua with it. Johnson on him. The shot's good from Achua.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Nets trail by 9. Mills passes to Thomas. Back to Mills. Launches a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it go run dry. Keep firing that thing.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Raptors lead by 8. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin. No doubt about it with their turnovers in the second half.
Now, here's Trent, covered by Irving. Young outside, trying to find Achua, and gets it to him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Irving, and he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 20.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Here's Trent. Back to Van Vliet. He takes it in. Edwards with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And the pass to Trent. Just 3 to shoot. Three-pointer.
Well, Irving looking engaged and aggressive there, making an impact at the defensive end.
Trent with it. Picked up by Edwards. And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Walked again. Inside. Mills dishes to Curry. Now, here is Irving. D right on him, and it's in there.
Outstanding body control there by Kyrie. I mean, he continues to score on tough defense, and it never fails to amaze me how he's able to do that so often.
Now, here's Anunoby. No good with the wing jumper. Outside Irving. There's the drive. Drops in the layup for 2. Now just a 4-point Raptor lead.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They've led by as much as 10.
It's a t-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming out of court. Come on and get loud for your Northside crew. Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew.
Barnes is checked in for Thaddeus Young. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. And here are the Raptors now. They lead by 4. Pass to Van Vliet.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
1:56 left in the fourth. Count that one.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his side.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Brooklyn.
Goran Dragic.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth. And on the way from Irving for 3. Cans it from downtown. Irving's got 13 points in the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Edwards can't hit.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
Barnes outside. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Nets trail by 3. Passes to Irving. Curry against Anunoby. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 2. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. And that one's good. Barnes.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Here's Irving. Raptors knocking down the tray. And it's Toronto with the rebound. So they foul intentionally.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
Toronto with the 6-point game. And that's an intentional foul.
Third team foul. At the line for Toronto, Scotty Barnes taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Mills, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Now, here's Trent, covered by Mills. And here's Trent. So it's the Raptors winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Sky Barnes.